Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I haven't really been able to upload, and you might have noticed something's a bit different. Yeah, my computer broke. We were putting on thermal paste, my dad and I, and after we did the thermal paste, we did everything correctly, but it looks like our power cord is melted and the computer just won't turn on. And so basically, I've had nothing to record or upload or edit with, and then I ended up today just installing all my stuff onto the family computer, and I'm just having to use this. It's the exact same that I had before, but I will be upgrading to a desktop, but it won't get here for another 2 months, which really sucks. But basically here's just what I am going to upgrade to. Okay, so originally I was gonna get the Lumos because obviously Ultimate Performance, blah 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 blah, and it's got like RBG fans, but I ended up not choosing this because it's an extra $280 for the fans, and I went with the Lynx instead. It's pretty much almost completely upgraded. So I went to Ryzen because I ended up going with, here I'll show you my specs list. It will also be in the description. So instead of getting a Ryzen 9 3900 12 core, I ended up getting a Ryzen 7 instead because my dad thought 10 cores is overkill, 8 cores is plenty, and it's $200 cheaper. And for the motherboard, actually I was originally going to get this one. I originally did get this one, but then I realized this does not have a display port, and I need a display port because I have a 200 hertz monitor, ultra wide, 30 inches, but HDMI only has 165 hertz, and that's what I'm using right now, so I wanted to get a display port. So this didn't have a display port. This had a display port, but if you go onto it, it's literally cream white. That's not going to fit in with mine. And this right here doesn't have a display port. So I had to get this instead, which is a bit more expensive. But obviously, I can't have just 32 gigabytes without any RBG. I ended up going with the RGB just because it's like RGB. The power supply is obviously plenty. Like, you're not going to need more than that. I mean, you might, but like, I'm not. Like, see here, this holds 600 watts of 3060 Ti, which is actually the graphics card that I decided to go with. But I ended up just getting the 850 watt anyways because I figured it would be plenty. But basically, right now I have a GTX 1650 in a laptop, and I'm upgrading to a 3060 Ti RTX. Obviously, I got the internal lighting because why would you not? And the Ryzen already has a factory overclocking because you cannot overclock it here. And originally we got a dongle because we got the motherboard without any internet, but the one I upgraded to has Wi-Fi, so I will try and use Ethernet if I can find any. And then it just has, obviously, a 500 gigabyte SSD, 2 terabyte hard drive, and that's pretty much everything. So, yeah, that's basically the total of it. Anyways, that's basically why I haven't been able to upload, is because my PC broke and we've been waiting for a new one. But this won't get here for another 6 months. Not 6 months. This won't get here for another 2 months. So until then, I'll be having to use this computer, which obviously isn't as good. But as soon as I get this, like, I'll be able to stream and record and do a ton of stuff. But that'll be a lot of fun.